Sau đây thì chúng tôi xin được gửi đến quý vị buổi nói chuyện giữa Christine Anh Thơ với nữ tài tử Nina Hoss cho cuốn phim mới nhất của cô mang tên Barbara mà đã được trình chiếu rất là hạn chế vào cuối tuần vừa qua.
Hi, I'm here with Nina Hoss from the movie Barbara. Such a pleasure.
Thank you. Hello.
You are so gorgeous. Like, I kept thinking that you were like, you look like Nicole Kidman.
Oh my God. Thank you.
And you act like her as well. Like, you did a great job in this film.
Thank you so much.
So what about the script made you want to, work on this project?
Well, basically, it's set in the 80s of the GDR, so it was a time I was really interested in because I myself come from the west of Germany, so I didn't really experience any of that, and I always was interested in the other side of Germany that I hadn't experienced. So with this project, I could really dive into that time and ask loads of questions about how people lived there and what they dealt with, the mistrustfulness that went on in these days, and the oppression, but also how they dealt with life, how they tried to keep their dignity in an oppressive state, and all of that. There were so many things I was interested in, and that's why I really was happy to be able to portray that character.
So did you have to do a lot of research?
Yes, I did. Because when you get to know Barbara, the character, you think that she built up this kind of defensive wall, you know. She doesn't want to see the beauty also of the country or let anyone get close to her, because all she thinks of is leaving that country. She's done with it, done with the system, and she has also an option to flee, so that gives her strength. You can endure certain things when you know, okay, it's going to be over in a certain moment. And because of that, trying to portray a woman who's really closed up, I needed to know what she was like before that, before we get to know her. So I was really researching by reading loads of novels from authors who, like Christa Wolf, Christoph Hein, German authors from the GDR. But also I really talked a lot to people. I work in theater as well in Berlin, and on my theater in particular there are loads of people who experienced the GDR, and they could really tell me a lot about the time and what they went through. For example, that really you had to go into the forest if you wanted to make sure that no one listens in. You couldn't be sure, and it's so hard to imagine. And so the more I talked with people, the more I just got into that atmosphere. So I had to do that kind of research, because from my background story, I thought she was a very positive person, and that has been taken away from her. So that she can be invulnerable,
Exactly.
And but to make that not boring, I have to know what her inner fights are.
Well, once again, I thought you did a great job.
Thank you.
But the ending kind of left us, oh, so what's next? Like, what happens after that? So, that's probably how the director wanted to make it end.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an ending of hope, but also you don't know what's going to happen. You know? She might as well be put in prison or whatever. You don't know if it's a good ending or not, but it belongs to those two. For a moment, and that I think is is full of hope for life, and she's not on her own anymore, and she has found a proper partner, who knows her, who's interested in the same things, and who's probably gonna help her also. They would help each other, and that's I think an ending of hope.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
This
is gonna get some Oscar buzz.
Well, that would be great.
Yeah, but it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cảm ơn Christine rất là nhiều. Xin quý vị khán thính giả vẫn tiếp tục giữ màn hình SBTN. Chúng tôi sẽ trở lại sau phần quảng cáo thương mại.